Hey, I wanted to jump on here real quick and let you know that I will be creating a series on elderberries throughout all of the seasons. I will post all of the videos in a playlist and I will title it Elderberries. So in that playlist, I can cover everything from where I purchased my cuttings, my starters, with Terry over at River Hills Harvest. Go check him out. Where I ended up having to plant my elderberries due to limited space, how I plant the elderberry cuttings, when to plant, the growing process for me these last 3 years, what I do to keep the birds from eating all of my elderberries, and how I actually doubled my harvest last season, plus tips for planting and growing elderberries around chicken coops as a natural antibiotic for our feathered friends, how easy it is to harvest elderberries when you pick them at the right time, how to store them throughout the winter, and why I changed my method to glass, when to cut the canes down and create new cuttings. That way you can replant them yourself or share them with your family and friends. Propagation of elderberry cuttings is so simple, even I can do it. And then throughout the elderberry series, I will also share multiple recipes. Recipes like elderberry chutney, elderberry health cordial. Some people like to call it elderberry syrup, elderberry shrubs. I just call it elderberry vinegar. Then how I make salad dressings, teas, tinctures, cough syrup. I even use elderberries as a natural dye when making non-toxic hair shampoo bars for gray hair. So in the second part of this video, I wanted to share with you why I grow elderberries. Not only are elderberries one of the easiest plants to grow, but it's just another one of God's amazing medicinal plants full of health benefits. So before I planted elderberries, I wanted to see what health benefits elderberries would provide me. Here's a little bit of what I discovered. They are high in vitamin A, C, and some B vitamins. Elderberries can be a good source of minerals: iron, potassium, phosphorus, and magnesium. So therefore, elderberries can help boost the immune system and perhaps reduce the severity of a cold or flu. In some of my research, they claim that elderberries are an antioxidant powerhouse, that they combat oxidative stress and inflammation, protecting cells from damage, and possibly reducing the risk of chronic disease. In researching heart health, some researchers show elderberries can help reduce LDL, or bad cholesterol, and increase the HDL, or good cholesterol, reducing blood fat levels and improving circulation. Some studies suggest elderberry juice can help lower blood glucose and insulin levels, improving the body's ability to process sugars and potentially may aid in fat burning. So what about gut health? Elderberries have prebiotic fibers and polyphenols that will help support beneficial gut bacteria, our good microbiomes, aiding in digestion and reducing inflammation in the digestive tract. Now remember, this video and all videos are for informational purposes only. I'm excited to share this journey with you. Go ahead and check out the next video on how I increase my elderberry harvest.